Bitcoin Technical Analysis, February 6, 2018, 8 p.m. Eastern Daylight Time. You're watching Crypto Team 6, so grab a cup of coffee and let's get started. If you like what you see, subscribe to our YouTube channel. You can also like our Facebook page and join the conversation by joining the Crypto Team 6 Facebook group. You can follow us on Twitter, and we always want to hear your thoughts, so please leave a comment below. You can really help the channel by sharing this video on all your social media feeds. You can leave us a tip of 0.01 Litecoin to keep the channel going. Thank you for watching. Sergeant Crypto, Crypto Team 6, out. You're watching. Welcome back, everybody. Let's get started. What a difference 12 hours makes. Just 12 hours ago, we were looking at markets. Everything was totally red. Right now, everything appears to be up, but don't be too overjoyed here. I'm not here to spread fear and any kind of doubt, but I want you to understand the reality of what we're looking at. These markets have sold off. Typically, when they sell off like this, you'll see a bounce from time to time, especially when you hit new lows. But let's just take a look. So 12 hours ago, the market was at $300 billion. Right now, we're at $368 billion. So we're seeing a lot of volatility. A lot of money has flown back into the marketplace. But again, don't let your guard down here. And here's why. We're going to look at the technical side of the crypto markets right now. I'm going to focus strictly on Bitcoin. The rest of the markets tend to follow Bitcoin, so we don't have to go into a lot of detail here. Bitcoin's the one I really want to pay attention to. You can see there are some market leaders here, though. Some that have really outpaced. And if you're out there capturing some of these, that's great. But again, let's just focus on Bitcoin. So here we have a chart that doesn't want to paint, and I don't know why, but I'll give it just a moment. And while that's doing that, we'll take a look, and we're going to start with the daily here. Okay, so here I have Binance. This morning we were at 6,400. We're right now at 7,500, so we're up a good bit. But if you look at this daily chart, you'll see that we're well below the 99-day moving average, the 100-day moving average, if you will. We're well below the 7-day moving average, and we're well below the 25-day moving average. There was a lot of selling, and we did hit a new low at about 6,000, and we bounced right off that, and we moved rapidly higher. But I can tell you, you have to be very careful here, because what you'll find is as these markets sell off and they do these bounces, people will jump in and try to get out. They'll try to salvage what they have. I believe we're going to test this 6,000 again and go even lower. The only reason I believe that is I've been watching it happen over and over and over for the past 2 weeks, and there's no reason to believe that until we test this low again that we're not going to see that. So let's take a look at the 15-minute market and time here, and you'll see this morning about this time right here is when I did my technical analysis this morning, and I uploaded it. And what we saw was the price, the 15-minute bars, and if you're a day trader, you look for this. The 15-minute bars, the price was above the 7 period and the 25 period on the bars, which is generally a bullish signal. And we saw it cross the 100 period bar as well. So this upward trend is really good. But again, remember, what we're seeing here is we're seeing the price has now just crossed below the 7 and below the 25, and I believe we're going to head lower here. I believe we're going to go back down here and we're going to test 6,000. We may not, but you know, I'm just telling you from what I know about these markets. I've seen this happen before. Just be prepared. You'll see. If I'm wrong, I hope I'm wrong, but we'll see. I would rather you be um, I would rather you be sorry that you missed it as opposed to sorry that you bought it. I believe we're going to go lower. So that's all that I really have for you. I just want to show you this. As you all know, I use moving averages to determine the price. Right now, I'm seeing the price begin to break down on the 15-minute bars, and I believe we'll see it continue to go lower on the daily bars. Now, if we see, because my confirmation for a price change moving higher would be longer term on daily. You can't really look at these 15-minute bars and predict a turnaround. It just doesn't work that way. When you look at the daily, though, you'll see that if we start seeing higher lows and higher highs, and we cross the 7 and the 25, we could conceivably begin to go higher again. And then once we get across the 100-day moving average, that'll be when the shakeout is over. I see a lot of volume in here, buying volume here. This could be profit takers. As you know, there are futures traders and CME traders, and they've been selling this thing, and they've been selling it hard. And when they do that, they've got to come in and buy back their positions. So it's not like we've got a bunch of people sitting on the sidelines in crypto just looking to buy. We've got a lot of people that are holding on for dear life. And if their money is exhausted and they don't have it to bring in, you need those big financial, those big Wall Street guys. They have the ability to move this thing around. They have the ability to, when they come in and take their profits and do what they call short covering, they tend to be buy here. So we'll see what 12 hours does. Right now we're seeing a lot of green, and we hope we continue to see that green. But I have to believe that this isn't over yet. I'm still seeing that we're going to test. This is my belief. I believe we're still going to test 6,000. We'll even test 5,000, and we could go all the way down to 4,000. That's just me. You don't have to trade on my opinion, but the trend is your friend, and right now the trend is lower. And unless you're shorting this, that's really not your friend. If you're holding on for dear life and you want to find a way to get out, you can get out here and get off to the sideline and wait for a better time. I'm sure, leave your comments. Leave me some comments. I'd like to hear what you have to say about this. I'm Sergeant Crypto here. I'm with Crypto Team 6. Good luck and good trading. I'm going to turn the monitor off. I'm done. There's not a lot I can do right here. I don't believe I'm going to step in front of this. Sergeant Crypto out. You're watching Crypto Team 6. So grab a cup of coffee and let's get started. If you like what you see, subscribe to our YouTube channel. You can also like our Facebook page and join the conversation by joining the Crypto Team 6 Facebook group. You can follow us on Twitter, and we always want to hear your thoughts, so please leave a comment below. You can really help the channel by sharing this video on all your social media feeds. You can leave us a tip of 0.01 Litecoin to keep the channel going. Thank you for watching. Sergeant Crypto.